Well, the gap's 4 points now between Chelsea and Spurs. It could be one, will be one, if they beat their London neighbours this evening. See the teams in the tunnel there. Harry Kane looking to add to his impressive tally. But I tell you what, Thierry, it wouldn't be human, the Spurs players, if they weren't a little edgy.
Recently won his place back in goal. 2 games, 2 clean sheets. Like Spurs, they have the flexibility to switch from a back 3 to a 4. On the right, Sam Byram, who was sent off recently at Sunderland, back in tonight. So too Mark Noble in the middle. And Aaron Cresswell in for Arthur Masuaku, who played at Stoke last Saturday with a sore foot, but only lasted until half-time. Andy Carroll trained with the first team squad yesterday, but he's not 100%. So along with Ayew and Lanzini, Jonathan Calleri keeps his place. For Spurs, Hugo Lloris, I'm sure boosted by his very first shutout against Arsenal last Sunday, when they played with a back 4, but Kyle Walker didn't start. He does tonight. He's recalled at right back for Kieran Trippier. That is the only change. Victor Wanyama arguably had his best game in a Tottenham shirt alongside Eric Dyer. The damage to Arsenal in terms of goals came from Dele Alli and the boy from just along the road from here, Walthamstow, Harry Kane. Benches. Nordveit and Fernandes dropped down for West Ham. Other than Trippier for Walker, is the same set of Spurs substitutes as on Sunday. And still 2 suspects in this whodunit. Away we go. And the last 4 matches all went wrong in various ways,
which some opponents struggle to do.
His very first one, they need a point to get to 40. And again, that an indication of the tension around the place. Harry Kane, Ayew, and Alderweireld goes across, and they had completely lost Lanzini. Completely lost him.
Haven't they just, yeah. Said at the start he might just be the man that can make something happen.
Questions about his future, he's handled them with admirable patience. It's too long, I don't know whether that... Ayew in the middle, Byram coming in from the right wing-back position. Corner. Reed caught. Lanzini's not the strongest in the tackle, but Walker was too strong. And the referee saying that from the opposite angle to us.
Yeah, well, the ball came in the direction Walker was heading, and that suggested he'd won the ball.
Got a curve on it. And Kouyaté had to try to head her down. Oh, now that's a bad one. Mark Noble, who says these fixtures are the highlight of his West Ham calendar, season in, season out. Kane hits it well. Son following it up. Kane following it up, and Adrian, in the end, gets a very good foot to it. And with Spurs on the brink of breaking through, it flies up and over the bar.
Just exploded into life there, and it was a longer, more direct ball that finds Son.
And they're in behind West Ham here with Eriksson. And Cresswell for a short corner. It's in towards Adrian, having to deal with the head-on. Through the middle is Calleri, but it's nicely done. And Lanzini, can he get there first? Was it handball? A follow-up from Kouyaté. Anthony Taylor now has, I'm sure, taken advice from his assistant. Slaven Bilic says it, well, it's certainly outside the area. Was it a hand, Alan Smith?
Well, the first thing I'd say is that left-hand channel where
Alderweireld to have a blast, and it was close.
It's a proper derby, isn't it? West Ham have bridged the gap here between the two.
Eriksson going to have a crack here. I think there was a little deflection on it.
Well, saw at Palace what he can do from distance. This time on his left side.
Miscue by Dyer. Kouyaté, who was responsible for the only win they've had in 11 games when he struck against the Swansea.
Well, they've been rattled once or twice, Tottenham.
A bit of shimmy from the defender, but he lost the ball, and I think was involved in a skirmish, which has got Anthony Taylor. Here's Caleri trying to whip it in towards. Is that no flag here? And it's skied by Andre Ayew. His sort of position, he's a good technician. Walker, Eriksson, Caleri, Ayew.
I'm sure he would have been off there.
That's a fine ball for Son. Tottenham could be in this time. Well, they were in this time, but he didn't really connect. Christian Eriksen wasn't the most difficult save. He could have made it much harder for the Hammers. Son. This looks more like Spurs. Oh, and a good save by Adrian. That was arrowing towards the bottom corner. Done very well, the Spaniard.
Yeah, Cole Walker bombing on the outside. Allows Son just to come in.
Gets his cross in at the second attempt. Might fall West Ham's way, Ayew's way, Lanzini's way! Well, it was a rare foray forward. But what an effective one. Numbers paid off. The ball bounced around. And when it fell to Lanzini, he couldn't miss.
Well, he's been heavily involved throughout, hasn't he, for West Ham, Manuel Lanzini. What a body blow that is to Tottenham's title. Superb against Arsenal, a bit more difficult tonight.
What for? Kiyate. Lanzini again. Davis. Oh, shit. Not going to get Byram into...
Him and Vertonghen were Tottenham's two best players, and they've both gone off.
Yeah. Davis, Ali, Dele Alli again. Alderweireld taking a risk here. Caleri can finish Spurs off here, and he hasn't been able to do it. Hugo Lloris keeping Tottenham in the match and probably in the title race.
Well, it's symptomatic of how Tottenham have been defensively, just not themselves tonight.
Can they make it count? Son
done a job tonight.
Snodgrass came in the January window, of course, from Eriksson. Going to hit one here. Oh, it's not far away. Another of the newcomers last summer. For Snodgrass, for Fletcher. No, but they don't need it. It's over. West Ham are safe. They've stopped the Spurs Express in their tracks. Chelsea almost as happy as the Hammers. The goal from Manuel